Midterm elections in the US have a clear pattern. The president's party almost always loses seats in Congress. This midterm curse acts as a public check on the party in power. In 2010, Obama's Democrats lost 63 House seats. In 2018, Trump's Republicans lost 41. These aren't exceptions, they're the rule. On average, a president's party loses about 25 seats in their first midterm. But 2026 is different. Trump is in a non-consecutive second term, making this feel like a first midterm all over again. Will voters treat it as a new presidency and deliver the usual backlash, or will the dynamics shift because he's already served before? The answer is unclear, adding a layer of unpredictability. The 2022 midterms also broke expectations. Analysts predicted a red wave, but Republicans only narrowly took the House. This recent miss has made forecasters more cautious. The lesson historical trends are useful, but not foolproof in today's polarized climate. The 2022 results remind us that old rules may not apply as strictly as before. As we look to 2026, the only certainty is uncertainty. The public's reaction to Trump's return will set the tone for the entire cycle. The stage is set for a midterm unlike any we've seen. Predicting 2026 is tough because the electoral map itself is in flux. States redraw congressional districts every 10 years, and both parties use redistricting to gain an edge, gerrymandering at work. Key states like Texas, Missouri, and Ohio may redraw maps to favor Republicans, while Democrats could counter in places like California and New York. The result, a shifting battlefield, with the final map still unknown. The House majority is razor-thin. Republicans hold 219 seats, Democrats 212, with a few vacancies. Just a handful of flipped seats could change control. Until new maps are finalized, it's impossible to know which districts are truly competitive. Even minor changes in one or two big states could decide who controls the House. The uncertainty of redistricting makes every prediction a moving target. Trump's presence, even off the ballot, shapes turnout in unpredictable ways. In 2018, Republican turnout lagged without him at the top, costing them the House. Will his base show up in 2026, or will enthusiasm wane again? Midterms are also a referendum on the president's popularity. If independents and moderates are unhappy, they'll vote for change. Trump's approval ratings will be watched closely, but public opinion can shift fast. The real question, which side will be more motivated? In a deeply divided country, turnout is everything. Predicting voter energy this far out is nearly impossible. Major legislation can make or break a midterm. Republicans hope their One Big Beautiful Bill Act will win voters, but it could backfire if seen as favoring special interests. Democrats are ready to attack any unpopular provisions, just as Republicans did with the Affordable Care Act in 2010. Beyond planned battles, unexpected events, economic downturns, crises, or scandals can reshape the race overnight. Black swan events often matter more than campaign strategy. Past elections have been upended by sudden issues, from Supreme Court fights to natural disasters. We can't predict what will dominate headlines by November 2026. That makes long-range forecasts little more than educated guesses. All these factors combine to make 2026 uniquely unpredictable. The midterm curse is complicated by Trump's unprecedented non-consecutive second term. Redistricting could redraw the entire playing field, with just a few seats deciding control. Voter turnout is a wild card. Will Trump's base show up, or will the opposition be more energized? The president's popularity and the impact of new laws are moving targets. Unforeseen events could shift the landscape at any moment. The 2022 midterms taught us to be humble. Expected waves can turn into ripples. 2026 has even more variables and fewer certainties. The only safe bet, surprises are guaranteed. The path to November 2026 will be anything but predictable.